Today we're going to put to work this new Echo 58-volt cordless string trimmer. Yep, that's right, cordless. There is no gas engine back here. This baby is battery powered. If you didn't realize that Echo has battery powered stuff out. It's actually been out for a while now, a couple years actually, but more and more of it's popping up. You know, more dealers are taking it on now. And what's nice about this trimmer here is that even though it's battery powered, down here it's the same setup as the PAS gas powered trimmers, where you can just pull the pin, loosen that up, and change your attachments. And what's really cool about this is the fact that the attachments that you would put on here from the gas powered equipment will work with this battery powered unit. So if you're a landscaper or somebody that works in an area where there's any kind of noise restrictions, or you know, some places are even just outlawing two-stroke stuff to get your two-cycle equipment all together, this might be an answer for you. If you've already invested in the attachments, like say you got the brush cutter, the leaf blower, you know, the pruning saw, the hedge trimmer, that kind of stuff, you can throw that right onto this unit right here, onto this power head, and use this in those areas where you wouldn't be able to get away with your gas powered equipment. Now this is pretty simple. You can see right here it's got the rabbit and the turtle. So you got high, and then you switch it back to low. Really easy. And no futzing around trying to get it started. Just push down on the safety lock here and squeeze the trigger. And that's it. That's all you gotta do. Now, this one here, we're running a 4.0 amp hour battery, and when you push down on the button there, you can see how much charge a battery has. Normally, I think these come from your dealer with a 2.0 amp hour battery. 2.0 amp hour battery is going to last you quite a while on one of these. You know, about half an hour, 45 minutes at least. And you can get away with running this thing on a slow speed for the majority of the stuff you're going to be doing. So we're going to go out here now, and we're going to trim some weeds and show you how well it works. Start on low. Now we're going on high. and low. So there you got to see how well the Echo 58 volt cordless trimmer handles some of the thick, tall, heavy wet weeds. This was done after it rained for a little bit. And you can see this isn't just, trimming around your yard, around the flower beds. This was stuff out along the road, on the road banks where it was thick, it was viney, it was tall, and it had no problems handling it in high or low. Even the honeysuckle there that we're cutting down, if you've ever been around that stuff, it can be a mess to cut up. And again, 58 volts, it had no problem just chopping right through it. So I'm sure you're probably going to ask the question, how long does the battery last? Well, we were out there doing this trimming here and this heavy, thick stuff, a good half an hour to 45 minutes. And with this 4 amp-hour battery, we still had 3 lights lighting up on that battery. So we still had 3/4 power left after all that. So that's pretty good. That's pretty impressive there. Again, now most of the time when you buy one of these from a dealer, they're going to come with a 2 amp-hour battery. So, do the math on that and you can figure out how much time you're going to get. So now I'm guessing the next thing you guys are going to want to know are, what are the benefits of actually owning one of these trimmers? Why would you want to purchase one and use one? Well, one of the big things, as you heard in the video, was the low noise, much quieter than a gas-powered string trimmer. And of course, while we're on the subject of gas-powered anything, when you're using a battery-powered trimmer, of course, you don't have to worry about gas, you don't have to worry about carburetor problems, no air filters, no fuel filter, no spark plug, nothing like that. No valves to be adjusted if you're used to dealing with the steel mix-4 stuff. Just put the battery in there and squeeze the trigger and off you go. Basically, anybody could operate one of these things. Another benefit to running the Echo 58 volt cordless trimmer is the fact that it's an Echo. There's a lot of Echo dealers out there, so finding service, finding parts is not really an issue. This isn't like some of these off-name brands that you find at the big box stores. This is labeled Echo. You can take it to an Echo dealer. You can get your parts there. You can get service there. So that's always a big plus. The other thing that sets this Echo trimmer apart from the other battery-powered trimmers is the fact that this is a split shaft trimmer. So it actually has a drive shaft going through there. And you can use all the same attachments on this battery-powered trimmer that you would use on the current Echo PAS system power heads. So that means your PAS 225 attachments and the PAS 2620 attachments will all fit right onto this battery power head. So if you know what you're doing, you can use pretty much any of those attachments on here. Like I said, they'll fit right up. They'll mount right onto this thing. Now, they don't recommend you use every one of them on here, but hey, if you've got the broom attachment, yeah, it's going to take some power to spin that, but if you're just cleaning off a sidewalk or something, hey, why not? Hedge trimmer, definitely you can get away with that one. The leaf blower, that's a handy one to have on this thing. Think of that right there. If you buy this Echo trimmer and you buy that leaf blower, how much money you got invested in that? And right there, you have 2 tools that you don't have to worry about gas or filters or anything with. How about that brush cutter attachment? Throw that brush cutter attachment on this thing, throw it in the back of the truck, take it out to the woods where you're going to do your hunting at, clear out the vines and whatever else in front of your tree stands so you can get a nice view down through there, whatever you're hunting. And you're not going to be, spreading that exhaust all over the place. You're not going to be, leaving any kind of oil residue around, stuff like that, that's going to deter whatever you're hunting from coming near your tree stand. It's going to be nice and quiet compared to the gas-powered equipment. So there's a big benefit. Another one would be the pole saw. You buy that pole saw attachment, stick that in there. It's just going to be a handy tool to take around. You're not going to have to worry about holding it up there and getting your hands against the hot exhaust or anything like that. Hedge trimmer, another great attachment to use in here. I mean, the list goes on and on. There's plenty of benefits to this. And if you're a landscaper and you've already got a bunch of these attachments, but you want to try to get into some homeowners associations or places like that where they've got some kind of a noise ordinance or a restriction, this is the way to go. Why spend the extra money to buy dedicated battery powered equipment when you can take your existing equipment and use it on this power head? So overall, this is a pretty good piece of equipment here, especially for the price. You get the battery, the charger, and the power head, and the speed feed trimmer attachment for like around $250, $260. I mean, that's a pretty good price, and the fact that you could use these other attachments in there if you already own them, or you could always just add to it later, if you didn't have those attachments. You saw in our video here, it works great. For around the home, definitely, yeah. It's definitely going to get the job done for you and cut down on your upkeep and your maintenance and the struggles of dealing with the gas-powered equipment. Commercial, like we just said, there are plenty of benefits to it. If you're looking to add something like this, you don't have to have your entire fleet be battery, but if you have one of these on hand, hey, it's going to help you get some more jobs that you wouldn't have thought of. So be sure to leave us some comments, give us some feedback, what you think of these Echo 58-volt cordless trimmers. Let us know if you've tried any other attachments with them besides just that string head that it comes with. Share some of your experiences there. Again, just leave some comments below. Any questions you got, let them there. And if we can't answer them, I'm sure somebody will. Again, if you like what you saw here, be sure to subscribe to our channel. Share it with your friends. Keep checking back because we're always putting out new material. Thanks for watching.